Welcome back to the Blue Door Pub Thunderdome for another Bull with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87th best daily podcast. Show about everything and nothing 5 days a week. Tell a friend, spread the word. iTunes, Stitcher, iHeart Radio. Sitting shotgun with me today is Uncle Nick. Follow him on Twitter at Nickason. Nick, how's it going?
Going great, as usual.
We were reminiscing earlier about Jack Johnson, who apparently still Jack Johnson. So he lives in Hawaii. He's got a beautiful wife. He's got some great kids, and he plays folk music. That's a pretty good life, you know. You live in Hawaii. You strum the guitar every now and then. Probably get high as shit all the time. It's great.
I don't think it's legal in Hawaii.
Everything's legal in Hawaii. Hawaii is basically Mexico, but with better tourism.
Reading his Wikipedia page, it sounds like he's doing a U.S. tour this summer. So he's going to be...
And all of his songs are really chill. Like, we were just watching the video of Sitting, Waiting, Wishing. Now, Nick, this is one of the first songs that you learned on guitar.
Yeah. I'm going through his Wikipedia page. What's his name? Jack Johnson, Ben Harper performed with Toots and the Maytals on SNL, a show hosted by Donald Trump. 2004.
Oh, wait, so Trump's hosted SNL multiple times?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Jack Johnson, I think, fits under that realm of one of my favorite questions to ask people is, if you are, would you rather be a one-hit wonder musician or a musician who has a lot of less than average major hits but is popular enough so people kind of know him?
Well, here's the thing with Jack Johnson. Like, he's only had one major hit. Is that fair to say? But, like, a large portion of his stuff is really good. Like, I'm a big Jack Johnson fan. But yeah, like Flake is his biggest hit.
Biggest hit.
Dude.
I think this is the one that like got him out. You know, people knew him from this song. I think this was back in 2003, I believe.
Well, this is right in our wheelhouse of college because I actually learned this song on guitar too because I know she's sounds alright.
I could only do the verse and the chorus.
Make it up next time.
I couldn't do like the weird.
Well, it was right in the sweet spot of college guitar douchebags, where it's a cliche for a reason. But if you're out in the quad and you're strumming acoustic guitar, then you're singing some Flake. You get some attention from the ladies.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
Well, that's like one of the big reasons I'm a musician.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. It was definitely it worked. If you see pictures of me, I'm a big fat blob, but I got girls with being a great musician. Because
you're in the quad, all like. It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always means no, whatever. Don't tempt me. You might just let it go. This is a great song.
Yeah.
Now, here's the question. Would you rather be Jack Johnson, the singer, or Jack Johnson, the boxer, world-famous boxer? Jack Johnson, the boxer, traveled the world, was a larger-than-life persona. He was like the first, well, maybe not the first, like Babe Ruth would be the first celebrity athlete. Jack Johnson would be up there as well.
I know nothing of him. I'm reading about him right now. The Galveston Giant.
Yeah, very much into the white ladies, which was taboo back then.
At the height of the Jim Crow era, became the first African American. Is there a movie about this guy yet? I bet there is.
I feel like there should be. Like that'd be a good movie.
There's not though. I know what we're doing. Get Will Smith gain some weight. Got a movie.
He already did a boxing movie though. He did Ali.
You can do it again. Oh wait, The Great White Hope, starring James Earl Jones. In the 70s.
It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always. Jack Johnson was born in 1878. Don't tell me, you might just let it go. Hey, how you doing, girl? You studied for that sociology test? You want to come over to my dorm? Yeah, we good? Easy. How about now?
Tyler, get out of the room. Be in the school's time. You gonna stay in the room? Okay, fine. We're gonna do it with you in the room.
No one wants to be let down.
And I couldn't do it after this. Once it gets to this part, it gets
you can
weird.
do the bridge.
The bridge is hard. Oh, sorry.
All right. So Jack Johnson or Jack Johnson? Who'd you rather be?
Easily Jack Johnson.
I think I might go the singer.
Oh, I have to. Yeah, I'm the one singer.
Yeah, because I mean Jack Johnson, how awesome he was. He was in 104 fights where he got punched in the face. Like, yeah, he won 73 of them, but he still got punched in the face a lot. I don't think Jack Johnson, the singer, has ever been punched in the face. Like, he's too chill.
Plus, like a jealous boyfriend when he starts stealing chicks. He can do stupid stuff like this. I can't do this. I can't do this.
I bet your producer Allie loves Jack Johnson. Like, I'll put that in stone. Like, I don't know that for sure, but I bet you she loves the shit out of Jack Johnson.
I'm betting you do, Allie. Allie, you do, don't you? I know you do. That or Jazz.
Hey, you guys still have to meet, don't you?
Yeah. We gotta do a big
Well,
show.
we gotta wait till your restraining order expires. So that's in like 3 weeks.
Hey, only 3 weeks away.
Unless we can find a restaurant that's at least 500 feet wide. And then we would just sit in the corners.
Hey!
Actually, is 500 feet a lot? No, it doesn't seem like that much.
In a store restaurant, it's a big deal.
No, that's not Jack Johnson. The thing I want to talk about before we get into we got How Old They Be Vampire Edition. Now, I get what you're saying. All the answers aren't going to be infinity or 4,000. It's going to be actors who played vampires at one time or another, including your boy David Borealis.
Why is he my boy?
Well, I thought you liked him from Bones.
Yes. He's I'm a big fan of the show Bones. Doesn't make him my boy.
Yeah. Muggsy had her swimming lessons again over the weekend, and this seems to be an ongoing saga. She really liked it this time. Week 2, she was kind of apprehensive. Week 1, she loved it. Week 2, mainly because we did a lot of underwater stuff. So it was like me baptizing / waterboarding her. The power of Christ compels you. And also, not critiquing styles at all, but you got a bunch of 1 to 3-year-old kids, and a lot of the activities involve a toy, right? You swim to the toy, you go pick up the toy, you jump to the toy, whatever, and then they just take the toy away. Which, giving a 1 to 3-year-old kid a toy and then taking it away, that's not a recipe for a good time, you know?
It's like Lord of the Rings. You don't take the ring. You don't take the ring from Smeagol here. You're gonna from the Smeagol.
Smeagol on his floaty toy. So we circumvent it because this week we brought a toy with for Muggsy to hold the entire time, which calmed her down. Which I'm torn between using bribery for good behavior, but also impressing upon her that good behavior should be expected. But I still think she's a little bit young for that, but we'll work that out as she gets older. But the main thing is the family locker room situation at the gym that we go to. Now, there's a men's locker room, there's a women's locker room, and there's a family locker room where there's no nudity, no nudes allowed. Like, it'd be the worst strip club ever. And it's for kids who have parents of the opposite gender. So it's not like transgender stuff. It's like if I was just with Muggsy, we got a daughter, we change in the family dressing room, and that's what's expected. And like if you have a father and a son, you change in the men's locker room. If you have a mom and a daughter, change in the women's locker room, right? But people take a lot of liberties with the family locker room, and one of the main liberties is that the entrance to the male and female locker rooms are sort of out of the way. You have to walk a little bit, but the entrance to the family locker room is right by the front. So what you get a lot is a lot of commuters. You get a lot of individual guys and gals who just walk through the family locker room to get to the men's or women's locker room, like the back entrance.
Oh, yeah.
Which is bullshit. Mainly because the family locker room isn't very big. It's very narrow. And having extra foot traffic in there while you're trying to like wrangle your kid and get them to change out their swimsuit or put down the toy or stop eating soap. Yeah, it doesn't help. And also, there's a number of people, mostly ladies, that change in the family locker room. Like they'll put their stuff in there because they don't want to go into the women's locker room because either, I don't know, they don't like being nude, seeing nude, whatever nude. But it's weird. That's not what it's meant to be for. And I get it. People are trying to take advantage of the rules, and it's not really that big of a deal. But we got rules for a reason. Like I've bitched about before that people continually park in the motorcycle parking area, and I get it. It's in the middle of winter. There's not going to be motorcycles, but that should not give you carte blanche for parking in the motorcycle spots. It's like it's like parking in the handicap spot. If you knew that handicapped people were banned from your gym, which would not happen, but still, yeah. The family locker room is supposed to be for families, not you because you don't want to walk all the way to the women's locker room or you don't want to be around when old Agnes just like gets nude, goes after it.
I'm assuming there's no one really around to enforce any of this.
No, and also if you're staff, I get it. Do you really care? I mean, no, not really. Like they don't even enforce the fact that your kids under 12 aren't supposed to be up in the gym area. But frequently when there's no school or if it's spring break, whatever, you got 8-year-olds just like dicking around on the treadmill, cranking up to 15 miles an hour, which is, on one hand, it's a little annoying, but also I don't care. And also if those kids get hurt, I'll laugh. And then also, but if I'm the employees who work there, it's like, yeah, we can enforce this, except it's like whatever. But also, isn't this an insurance liability? I mean, what if the kid eats it going 50 miles an hour on the treadmill, and then mommy and daddy sue the gym? Whose fault is that? That's on you, because you didn't enforce your own rule.
I really want to watch a bunch of kids fucking play on the.
Well, yeah, they do that on the treadmills, and also they have the self-propelling treadmills. The ones where it speeds up, slows down to however fast that you want to go.
You mean like artificial intelligence?
Well, either way, it's really kind of cool. So if you get humming on that thing, like it goes. Like if you're on a dead sprint, it keeps up with you, and then you see these kids like all out sprinting, and then watch them try and slow down. Well, the treadmill is still like a half second behind you, trying to keep up with your pace, and they're like almost biff it. It's funny.
Oh no, I love YouTube, and you can watch people just totally get shredded. I mean, I'm surprised there aren't more deaths at gym. I mean, at the gym, just because all that automated stuff. I mean, yeah, that shit's going fast, man. Those gears, like, if you fall incorrectly or someone has extra long hair or something, shit's gonna get shredded.
Also, most listeners find out, like on the show, on Purple for the Win, on Dad Mode, I bitch about a lot of things, except it's only about things that don't make sense or things that could be easily corrected. Like I don't piss and moan about like trivial things, like why don't they have pizza at Starbucks? I mean, I wish I had pizza at Starbucks. It's not about piddly things like that. It's actually like common sense things that could be easily be correctable. And this is the one I want to get to about the gym, besides the whole commuters and people using the locker room, is that there's changing rooms for the families, like these large change rooms. They got showers, some of them have toilets. There's 6 of them, and there's not enough of them because once a swimming class ends, they all end at the same time. So you got like 18 kids coming in here, like storming the Bastille. But also, they have locks on them, except they don't have a lock indicator, and they got frosted glass on the doors, so of course you can't see the nude kids in there taking showers because that'd be wrong. But they don't have lock indicators. Like how on a porta potty, when you lock the door from the inside, something on the outside turns, says occupied. When they unlock, it says vacant. Yeah, something very easily they could put into, because when it's busy in there and families are in and out of these bathroom stalls and the changing stalls, you see all the parents going up and down, like checking the handles, like, oh, this one's locked, oh, this one's locked, oh, this one's locked, oh, this one's locked. Now, this could be easily alleviated by adding one of those locked, occupied, unlocked, vacant, like airport bathrooms, or not airport, airplane bathrooms.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I wonder why.
They probably didn't do it because it would cost an extra $5.
Hey, it costs everything. You think these gyms are making money? Oh wait, they are.
Yeah.
So much
It's something
money.
that would be such an easy fix and would alleviate a pretty big headache. And also, like, say that the kid is in there and like and they're getting changed, and the parent doesn't lock the door, and then when people are checking in, it's like, oh, this one's open. Bunch of kid ass. Yeah. So you avoid those awkward situations, and you alleviate a little bit of confusion, like, very easily.
You know, I don't know.
See, they should hire me. My next gig is gonna be a common sensuist. In common sensuous.
Sensuous.
Yeah.
Sounds very provocative.
I just come into your company, and I experience your things, your services, your products, or whatever, and then I just list off 15 things that are like common sense additions. Like, I'd be like a focus group, the Andy focus group.
You're describing what the people in Office Space. Well, what's his name? McGillis's characters. The two come in.
What would you say you do here?
Yeah.
You're describing
I'm the
what
Bobs.
their role is supposed
Yeah.
to be.
I'm the Bobs.
Yeah, you should be the Bobs.
That's what I should do. All right, so let's get into how old they be.
Celebrities are old.
69, dudes!
The question is, how old?
Get off my lawn.
Time for another rousing round of how old they be.
I can't let you in because you old as fuck. For this club, not, for the earth.
For the Earth.
I love Craig Robinson. Like, I know you weren't in on the Office, except he was phenomenal on there.
I've seen episodes.
Daryl. All right, so now we have 15 vampires, and we'll go through them. And if you're new to the game, you should play it along. We guess how old these actors and actresses are. Pretty easy peasy. You take the difference of your score, add it up. Lowest score wins at the end. I think I'm up 2-1.
Yes.
Historically, bam, bum, bum, bum. All right, so number one, let's dive in right away. Actor David Boreanaz. Movie Angel. TV show Angel. Character Angel. Also on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Bones. Also the show Angel.
Yes. The show Angel was a spinoff of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He plays the character Angel the Vampire.
Which is weird. So David Boreanaz, he's on Bones. I'm going to say 45.
Damn, I said 45 too.
45. David Boreanaz's age is 47. Hey, it's not bad.
Oh, cool.
Starting off, I'll put up.
Oh, sweet.
All right, number two. Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe, the pride of Wisconsin. He was a vampire he was Max Schreck in Shadow of the Vampire. Willem Dafoe, also famous for Boondock Saints, one of the Spider-Man movies, some other crap. Yeah, so Willem Dafoe, how old he be? Here's the thing. Like, he looks old as shit. Like, he looks like he looks like Dennis Leary's dad.
Yeah, he does. That's actually funny.
Dennis Leary's dad, who waited till 40 to have kids and smokes 2 packs a day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly.
He's got to be pretty old, though. I'm going to say he's in Platoon, so I'm going to say 63.
I said 61.
63, 61. Willem Dafoe's real age is 61. Nice.
Yay.
Hey,
Boom.
Good job, Nick. Bam. Number 3.
He's supposed to have a really big... Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. The character of Alina Gilbert from Vampire Diaries. The actress is Nina Dobrev. Also in The Perks of Being a Wallflower and Let's Be Cops. I have no idea who this is.
This is the first time in show number 4, Andy said a celebrity. I have no idea who it is either. Everyone else I knew of for the most part.
Well, I mean, she's got to be young. Because Vampire Diaries skews young, I'm guessing. Perks of Being a Wallflower, maybe she's like one of the friends. Oh, I think Emma Watson was in Perks of Being a Wallflower. And Let's Be I don't know. All right, so since I have no idea who this is, I have no idea how old she is, I'm going to say 25. Well, no. I'm going to say 30, just to sort of hedge my bet here.
I said 25.
25. Son of a bitch. Nina Dobrev is 28. Hey, it's not bad. We'll take that. Next up, the character of Claudia, from Interview with the Vampire and Vampire Chronicles, Kirsten Dunst.
One of my I'm going to interrupt you here. One of my favorite movies of all time is Interview with the Vampire. I watched it when I shouldn't have as a kid.
Is that the one with Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, all-star cast, Christian Slater, Stephen Ray, and like one of Kirsten Dunst's like first roles. Very excellent film. I hear the Anne Rice book series of the Vampire Chronicles are fantastic. Sorry, I'm done.
All right, so she's our age, a little bit older. I feel like she's been around the block for a while. I'm going to say 34.
I said 32.
Kirsten Dunst is 34. Dang, nailed it.
Nice. Wow.
All right, so we each have one spot on. We should get bonus points. No. Next up, number 5, probably the most famous in the vampire sphere, although she's not a vampire. Wait, is she?
I bet there was an episode where she got switched or something and maybe swapped back, but she's mostly known for...
Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Also Cruel Intentions, and I Know What You Did Last Summer. Also Scooby-Doo, which is really important.
Mostly Scooby-Doo.
Oh, 32 is Scooby-Doo.
She did look like a pretty good Daphne, I won't lie.
I'm going to say Sarah Michelle Gellar is 36.
I said 40.
40. Sarah Michelle Gellar is 39. A little bit closer there. This is a pretty tight game. Number 6, also Buffy the Vampire Slayer, James Marsters. James Marsters, who played Spike.
Yeah.
Also was in the show Angel and was also in P.S. I Love You. I don't know what he played there. I have no idea who this is.
I think he was the white-haired guy who kind of played somewhat of a lover to Sarah Michelle Gellar's character, because obviously it was her and Angel first, and then after he did his own spin-off shit, I think he became the main vampire.
All right, James Marsters, I'm going to say 38.
I said 43.
Said 43. Winner is... Oh, he's 54.
Wow, he seemed almost... he seemed pretty spot on with Sarah Michelle Gellar's character, so I thought they were very similar in age. 54, that's funny.
Number 7, almost to the halfway point. Number 7, Eddie Murphy played Maximilian in Vampire in Brooklyn. I love that producer Ali Listoff, also known for Shrek, Coming to America, and Dreamgirls. Like, no Beverly Hills Cop, no Trading Places. What else is Eddie Murphy in? No Pluto Nash.
Life, I think.
Life was a great movie. It was good, except they root for the Mets. Like, what the shit? Let's see here. Eddie Murphy, he's old. How old?
Don't be mean.
I mean, he hasn't cracked. Because
he hasn't cracked.
I'm going to say Eddie Murphy is 62.
I said 63.
63. Eddie Murphy is 55.
No, are you serious?
I guess
no
so.
Way. Because he did SNL 75. He was young.
No, yeah. Well, except he was really young when he got on SNL, wasn't he?
Maybe he wasn't really on until 80. I thought it was
just like a Pete Davidson situation. Actually, this is the first one I'm going to confirm. He actually is 55.
That would be mind blowing if he is.
No, he is 55. April 3rd, 1961. Who knew?
Interesting.
Who knew? All right, number 8, Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman, who's Dracula in Bram Stoker's Dracula. Also known for Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, which seems like a movie that I should like, except I didn't like it. All right, so Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman. How old is he? I'm going to say, except he's British, so you don't really know. Oh, also, wasn't he the bad guy in Air Force One?
Get off my plane.
That was a good movie. I'm going to say 58.
I said 64.
64. Gary Oldman is 58. Ah,
Wow.
suck it.
Nice
Woo.
one. I think you're leading off. I think you're...
I don't know. We'll see. Next up is Mick St. John. Mick St. John from the movie Moonlight. The actor is Alex O'Loughlin, also known for Hawaii Five-0. I have no idea who this is.
I'm sorry. Wait. What vampire was he?
Mick St. John.
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Wait. The Academy Award-winning Moonlight.
Nah, I'm guessing that. We'll pull up the movie
After.
poster, just for fairness' sake. I mean, we both have no idea who this is.
Oh, it's a TV series.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So looking at this guy, you got some jabroni who's probably 30s-ish. I'm gonna say.
Wait. Let me go first.
I'm gonna say.
All right, I got it.
Alex O'Loughlin is 36.
I went 38.
38. Alex O'Loughlin is 40. Nice. Next up, we got 6 to go. Brad Pitt. Interview with the Vampire. He plays Louis.
Yes. Yep, he does.
Or Lewis. Whatever.
Louis, it was
Yeah.
Louis.
Also known for Fight Club, Snatch, and Moneyball. Oh, thanks, Alec. Yeah. No Inglourious Bastards. No Fury. Anyways, Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is surprisingly old, I feel like. I'm going to say Brad Pitt is 52.
I said 57.
57. Brad Pitt is 53.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Putting around. 5 to go. Next up from Byzantium, Eleanor. And the actress is Saoirse Ronan.
Oh, no, Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse Ronan.
I should know what her age is because I'm pretty sure I looked her up.
Oh, this is a chick from Brooklyn.
Yeah. I love her to death. Give me a couple minutes to do an age. Okay.
She's also in Atonement and the Grand Budapest Hotel. You know who's... no one's ever seen Brooklyn.
No one has. No. Looks good.
How do you pronounce her name?
Saoirse.
Saoirse. You mean like that Australian TV show host from the 90s?
Rhymes with
Saoirse?
Rhymes with inertia.
Saoirse.
Saoirse.
You want to go out and get some all-you-can-eat sushi later?
Okay.
Oh, but no, gross. All right, so Saoirse Ronan. I'm gonna say 29.
27.
27. Saoirse Ronan is 22. Oh shit. Yeah, close
I was
enough.
gonna put.
Next up is Alexander Sarsgaard. Alexander Sarsgaard. He played some jabroni named Eric Northman in True Blood.
I think he was one of the bad guys.
Yeah. Also in The Legend of Tarzan and Battleship. So Alexander Skarsgård.
You say his name was Eric. Oh, he might be the main. No. I don't think
Eric
it was-
Northman from True Blood. Also, apparently, who's in Zoolander is one of the douche guys that gets lit on fire,
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
Wait, Brick, no.
All right, so Alexander Skarsgård.
I wrote
So Scandinavian, you can tack on a couple years because they'll look younger. The Scandies, you know. I'm gonna say 42.
I said 45.
45 for Alexander Skarsgård. His true age is 40.
Wow.
It's on the ballpark. All right, three more. Only one that we don't have to look up. Next up is Ian Somerhalder, who is Damon Salvatore of Vampire. I hate all these goddamn vampire shows. Like, are you kidding me? True Blood and Vampire Diaries.
I love vampire stuff, but yeah, I mean, there's just so
this
many.
guy. Oh, he's isn't he Superman from the TV show Smallville? Is that someone
Oh,
else?
maybe.
Yeah. I should look. Oh, he's from Lost.
Oh, he played he was the brother of the one hot chick. He was the brother.
Okay.
Yeah, he was
All right.
the brother.
All right. So how old is Ian Somerhalder?
I wrote something down. So.
All right. This guy looks like a tool. I'm gonna say 34.
I said 29.
29. Ian Somerhalder is 38.
Wow, I was totally.
This entire from 20 to 45, it's all
It's out there.
It's all ambidextrous for like actors. That's not the proper use of the word. I don't care.
I think that.
All right. We're going to save Kiefer Sutherland for the last coup de grace. Second to last one, Stuart Townsend. Stuart Townsend, who played Lestat on Queen of the Damned.
He. Let me speak quick. Interview with the Vampire had a sequel called Village of the Damned. Queen of the Damned. So it's part of that Vampire Chronicles.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise played.
Oh,
Lestat.
he was with Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
Tom Cruise's character Lestat from Interview with the Vampire was replaced with Stuart Townsend. So just to put a little perspective.
I was a slap in the face. How quickly I was replaced. Oh, I mean, props to this guy for dating Charlize Theron. All right.
I wouldn't mind.
Stuart Townsend. I'm going to say he's 42.
I said 49.
49. Actual retail price? 44.
Oh, wow.
So we're in the mix there. Last but not least, Kiefer Jerome Sutherland, who played David on The Lost Boys. Also known for Designated Survivor. That's it.
That's it.
Also 24. Also, he was in the movie Phone Booth. He was the voice. Oh, he was in Stand By Me?
Oh, yeah, he played the bully.
Oh, there you go. All right, so Kiefer Sutherland, how old he be? So he's old, but he looks relatively young, probably because of good doctors and all that clean living. Because, Kiefer's just like, all he does is yoga and out on the juice cleanse all the time. Wait, no, he drinks and smokes all the time.
I think there's a YouTube clip. I think John Oliver pointed out that there's a clip of Kiefer Sutherland on some doing a reality TV show where he's drunk and he jumps into a Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah. We'll look that up in a sec. But so Kiefer Sutherland, I'm gonna say 58.
I said 53.
Said 53. Actual retail price 50. Oh, that one could have cost me.
I think you still might have gotten it.
All right, here we go, Nick. Final scores.
Fingers crossed.
Are you worried at all?
I'm always worried. I think that one guy from Lost kind of cost me.
Nick, your final score? 66.
Okay.
Myself? 60. Suck it, suck it, suck it.
That was a good close game.
Suck it.
But she's an old lady. I mean, look at her. But she's an old lady. I mean, look at her. She's old. You can't just take her stuff. She's too old.
And that's how old they be. Oh. We don't have the outro on that.
Celebrities are old.
That doesn't matter. I'm going to look up Kiefer Sutherland jumping into a Christmas tree.
Oh, so close.
What?
I think eventually, if we ever have time to go back to the old episodes, the scores that we got, we should have them be like for the viewers at home, like, all right, par is 60. What's it called? We have a general range of like excellent if you can get it under less than 60. So and so 70, 80. Right.
You a pirate, man.
That would explain everything.
Come on. I don't know the context of why that happened. It looked like a NBC logo though.
It doesn't matter. All we know is that Kiefer Sutherland got drunk and then he jumped to a Christmas tree because that's all you need to know.
Please YouTube that, folks. That is fantastic.
Also, all you need to know is that we'll be right back with more Bull with Andy Carlson on a Wednesday.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more Purple for the Win podcast with Andy Carlson. Come to you all off-season long, covering free agency, the draft, OTAs, and then we're on to training camp. Get the show on 1500 ESPN, Podcast One, and the Podcast One app.
And come back into the Blue Door Pub Studios on a Wednesday. And hey, that means almost Friday, baby. And all during Lent. Oh my God. All you can eat cod, $12 at Longfellow and University on Como locations at Blue Door Pub. Plus $14 pictures of Indeed B-side pinner. Get both. Get entered into a drawing to win lots of good stuff, including a possible 2 nights at Chase on the Lake in Walker, Minnesota. Dynamite. And hey, not for a fish fry. Any other time, all 3 Twin Cities locations, Longfellow, St. Paul, and University on Como. Hit them up, thebdp.com. Nick, who's your favorite actor from the movie Outsiders? The Outsiders.
The original movie?
Yeah.
Let me pull up. Actually,
because like everyone is in that freaking movie. Like Matt Dillon, Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez. Let's see.
I think I only seen it once. And
All right, so here we go. C. Thomas Howell, who was Ponyboy, was supposed to have the biggest career, did not. Matt Khalil, Ralph Macchio, Patrick Swayze, Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez, Tom Cruise was in that movie.
Diane Lane.
Someone called Glenn Winthrow. Yeah. Leif Garrett, Darren Dalton, not the baseball player. That can't be right. Tom Waits was in it.
I might have to go. I always had a crush on Diane Lane. I might have to go Diane Lane.
Diane Lane is like a sneaky, great looking, like all the time.
My first crush on her was, and it's to a random underrated movie that Robin Williams does not get enough credit for. It was the movie Jack. Did you ever see the movie Jack?
No.
She played the mom, and the story of Jack was that Robin Williams' character was a 10-year-old kid who had a disease that made him grow like extra fast. Like
was it like Big?
No, like the movie. Oh, you're talking about like
the movie Big?
Like the movie Big? No. It's like a reverse.
Nature has
curious
given us
case
all
of Benjamin Button.
an internal clock. Your son's seems to be ticking faster than usual.
But he's healthy.
Absolutely. However, his cells are developing at 4 times the normal rate. If this continues throughout his life, by the time he reaches age 10,
He could appear to be an ordinary, full-grown, 40-year-old man.
I'm telling you, he's our age, but he looks 40.
Jack Powell is a grown-up on the outside.
Why ain't he in school?
But on the inside,
Marco!
Bolo, he's all boy.
Wait, so this is a biography of Robin Williams.
Start going to public schools. I don't think he can fit in.
Just can't sleep. I had a scary dream. Can I sleep in here? Yeah.
Look at Diane Lane.
You sure he's ready for this?
The rest of the world I'm worried about.
Wait, is that Bill Pullman?
Dad.
Now, he's about to embark on the biggest adventure of his life.
Everybody, this is Jack Powell.
The 5th grade.
Whoa, no way. Jeez, he looks like my dad.
Look who his mom is. Look who plays the teacher.
Look at your hairy
Who was
arms
it?
and your eyebrows. Here, he has receding hairline. How old are you?
I'm 10.
You're either not
Oh, Jennifer
10
Lopez.
Or you're
Yeah.
a freak.
I'm not a freak. You're a freak, 4 eyes.
He's 10.
Hey, big guy, you shoot hoops?
Me?
No, the 40-year-old kid behind you.
My mother's coming to meet the principal today.
So?
Oh,
Well, you're going to be the principal. So
Fran.
tell me, what happens when
Jessica.
on the kids?
Yeah, he had the squirts. He had diarrhea.
Oh, boy, that's more than I needed to know.
You know, the maximum weight up here is 150 pounds. I don't think this is a good idea.
If you want to have lunch or something, we can talk about Louis and what do you think?
Bad for him. Hollywood Pictures presents Robin Williams
Unstoppable!
in the story of a boy
Get Jack come out and play!
who made every moment count.
When I grow up, I want to be like the big guy. My best friend, Jack.
Okay, listen, Dad, I gotta go. No, I really gotta go. Number 1.
Jack.
Wait.
Directed by Francis Ford Coppola.
Wow, Francis Ford Coppola? Are you shitting me?
I don't think it was. I don't think a lot of people liked it. I thought it was a fan. It was a really touching story. It was very nice.
All right, so Robin Williams, Diane Lane, Jennifer Lopez, Bill Cosby is in this movie.
I think he plays like a psychiatrist.
Nick, we have to watch this movie now. We should start. We should do one episode a week where we just talk about a bad movie that we watched.
This is not a bad movie. I said, God damn it, Diane Lane is at a peak hotness in this movie.
Well, no, yeah, Diane Lane is someone who's always sneaky, like a knockout. Like she's a 10, except she's also, you could see her down the block. Like she could be the suburban mom. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's got the not so much girl next door. It's like the mom next door.
Hot mom next door.
Yeah. All right. So Francis Ford Coppola did Patton and The Godfather, and he's like, how about Jack?
Jack was a good movie.
Also, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Do you do that? No.
Yeah. It was pretty good. So Diane Lane. Let's do the news.
You are fake news. Sir, go ahead.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Ain't got time to believe. You can't handle the truth.
The news with Uncle Nick.
All right, Nick, what's going on in the world today? There's something wrong with the world today.
Doing a lot of local news.
Don't know what it is.
On this lovely day today.
Something wrong in the sky.
Wait, are you done singing? You good?
Dude looks like a lady. All right, good.
All right, from KARE11, Pioneer Press, I got some articles here talking about a ban on Irish butter.
Bullshit.
Yeah. I didn't know this. Coming out of Madison, Wisconsin here. Obviously, we're the dairy country here in the Midwest, but there's a ban on Irish butter, yes. 1953, there was a state law that bans the sale of Kerrygold Irish butter. I don't think I've ever had Irish butter.
It's fantastic. Wait, no, this is just Wisconsin.
Yes, sorry.
All right, thank God.
Yeah, that's right.
Because, this is the butter that we buy. Like, we get it from Costco, and it's a little bit more expensive, but Kerrygold, it's, like, really good, like, grass-fed butter. And it's actually, like, yellow. You know, like how most butter you look at is, like, kind of whitish. It's like, no, but this is, like, yellow. Like, this is how butter is supposed to be. But, yeah, F you, Wisconsin.
Yeah, so the rule states that Wisconsin does not sell butter that's graded less. It hasn't been graded for quality, and I believe so. I'm assuming this is like a foreign butter or something that doesn't come.
Well, it's something where they couch it under the purview of safety, except it's really to eliminate competition because they're the dairy state. You know, they want people buying Wisconsin brand butter.
I don't know. So I think they're trying to fight it. Plaintiffs are saying so there must be a lawsuit. A handful of Wisconsin residents are gonna try to start a lawsuit saying that it is unconstitutional to require that all butter sold in Wisconsin undergo a government mandated taste test. No way, really? Taste test? Interesting. I have the Pioneer Press article here. It talks about there's a Wisconsin resident, Gene Smith, who goes to Nebraska visiting family, stocks up on frickin' butter like goddamn fireworks going from Wisconsin to Minnesota.
Yeah. I mean, it's all dumb. And it bothers me when they always couch it under safety. You know, it's like, oh, we have to test the quality of this butter, and it's not safe for resale, except it's safe in other states. You know, like how many people have died from ingesting Irish butter? Probably none. Well, probably none in the short term. I mean, eventually you'll die of a heart attack if you eat too much of it, but whatever. But it's really just protecting self-interest of like in-state companies. I would have more respect for like politicians and companies. They just come outside and like, yeah, we don't want to sell this butter because we want you to buy Wisconsin brand butter or whatever it is. That's all. That's it.
From Pioneer Press here, anybody convicted of selling unlabeled or ungraded butter is subject to a fine between $100 and $1,000 and 6 months in jail.
Yeah. See, this would be the great part is like you go into like some seedy back alleyway in Wisconsin City is like, you guys want to buy some butter?
Cheese curds taste better with. I bet cheese curds will taste phenomenal with this butter. Oh my God.
It is really good. We'll get some here.
I have had it then.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming I've had butter and toast here before.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds right.
How much toast do you eat here?
I don't know. Look at me. I probably eat a lot of toast. I can't think of the time when you make me toast.
Sweet, where all the bread go? Nick had a toast party.
Nick was here less than an hour. Where'd all my bread go?
All right, what else you got?
All right, from Fox 9 here. Within 24 hours of opening, over 7,000 people have signed up to be part of the new Crew 52. That's right, as a volunteer organization to help handle the Super Bowl coming next February. Your thoughts on it?
Yeah. I don't like they're just using it for free labor and under the guise of this can't happen without you. It's such a boon for the local economy. It's like cool.
I didn't realize that this was actually a thing.
Yeah, and I get that you can't really pay a whole bunch of temp workers to come in, and there are like people who come out and volunteer and all that other fun stuff. But it just seems weak that the way that they're phrasing it.
Have other Super Bowls done this too? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, like every single Super Bowl, it relies heavily upon volunteers, and it's it's funny. They're talking about putting people at the airport and like on street corners and stuff with signs that say, "How can I help?" But because you got tourists coming in, it's like, oh, I want to find someplace to eat. Oh, I want to find a bar. Yeah. How can this person on a random street corner help when you have a square in your pocket that will tell you all the information in the known world? Yeah. But hey, let's ask this guy from Lino Lakes.
I feel like a lot of people might try to take advantage of this volunteering thing to like score like seeing the Super Bowl up in person or something.
No, hell, if I was a volunteer, I would just sell drugs on the side. Like, I would sell illegal Irish butter if this is in Wisconsin.
The big thing, I think, will be housing and finding places for people to stay in the weekend in February.
Well, no, the volunteers just go home. Like, that's the big crux of it. Like, you don't have to pay for housing. You don't have to pay for room and board. They just go home. They just go back to Brooklyn Park.
I assume they were trying to like find places for people to stay. Are they expecting like 1 million people to come into the state for the Super Bowl?
That number always seems inflated. Like there's only 70,000 seats in the stadium, and expecting 1 million people to come in just for the experience of being at Super Bowl week. I don't know. Like national media comes in, that's probably a couple extra 10,000, 15,000, but. Yeah, 1 million just seems super inflated.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like if you're a fan, like say the, all right, say the Chargers make the Super Bowl, right? How many fans from Los Angeles or San Diego are going to come to Minneapolis in the middle of winter for a week and then just leave before the game because they don't have tickets, but they just want to experience it?
That might be some dumb LA people.
Yeah. That'll be fun. What's next?
Okay. Another local story written by KSTP.com here. Construction season is going to head underway. Obviously, in Minnesota, we only have 2 seasons, the winter season and my personal favorite, construction season. This story pisses me off the most because this is my route to work, and this is going to be the most congested, it's going to affect quite a lot of people. If you're from the Twin Cities, you'll understand. I'm sorry for all those outside the cities that listen to us. Interstate 94, a major one that comes in between through Minneapolis in St. Paul. There's going to be a lot of road work between the Lowry Tunnel going up into Brooklyn Center. And if you guys know that Lowry Tunnel, that's a big, big tunnel that helps connect like St. Paul side to the Minneapolis side. Mm-hmm. And I take the route to home and back every day. And I usually thought they were going to straight up close it, but they are going to limit it to like a 1-lane system. As early, I think construction is starting this week. So bear in mind ahead of time if I'm complaining now about it and you guys already see it. But I think the Lowry Tunnel might not close until May, but I think construction is starting up in maybe Brooklyn Park as early as this week. But I think the numbers I've seen on other news stations, I don't see it on this website, but I've heard easily 250,000 people use it every day, or like 50,000 or something. Like some insane number use it daily.
Now, so this is like the West Minneapolis area?
Yes.
It's going to be shut down?
As I said, I don't think it's not going to be shut down. It's going to be restricted to one lane.
Essentially shut down.
Pretty much shut down.
Oh, man.
And well, you don't have to complain. You live in the eastern suburbs.
Yeah, except here's the thing. When I'm going up to do the radio shows on like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I shoot up 35, and the 35 and the 94 exits, 35 dub and 94 is like the most congested, poorly designed like off ramp ever, because lots of people want to stay on 35, except you guys step behind people who are getting on 94 and blah. It's kind of a mess. And adding this will probably just add to that congestion. So yes, Nick, it does affect me.
That I'm almost sorry, but I'm not. But yeah, Andy has a point. I messed up to say that obviously when you have construction season, it's gonna affect all the other routes around it, and so yes.
What should be the worst stretch of interstate for them to work on? Do you think?
494, that's south.
Yeah.
That's always, and for as long as I lived in the Twin Cities here, I never understood why, because it's a straight line.
Yeah.
There's all the exits are on the right. Seriously, if you're coming, my brother, hey, shout out to my bro here, who works in Eden Prairie but lives in Woodbury, I see nothing wrong with just going to the left lane right away and then zipping across all those exits that you can get off on and get to your place within 20 minutes. But no, it's usually about an hour to commute. When I record, I leave my workplace in Plymouth to record down where he lives in the southern suburbs. It takes me over an hour, and not because of that western part of 494. It's that southern 494 area gets so much congestion, and it makes no sense.
No, like from like Egan to Eden Prairie, like that straight shot. If they just completely tore that up or shut it down for an expansive infrastructure project, that would be hell. Outside interstates, sneaky candidate. They shut down Cedar.
Oh yeah,
which they've done before.
Oh yeah, and obviously this isn't a big a news story that we've just now heard of. Last year, the last couple of years, the big news story for major closures has been 169, Highway 100
169
is being totally reworked. And as of right now, I think 169 is currently closed in certain areas, and so then it spreads other people's traffic. So this is going to be, I think, this will probably be the worst one done in ever. And I think I saw a news story yesterday, and it's never been done before, so I don't think people are ready to handle how bad this is going to be. But it's trucks all have to be rerouted, and cars, I don't know what to do.
What can I say except you're boned? Also, under the radar, 52. When they work on parts of 52, it's basically the only route from Rochester to the cities, straight shot.
Yep. Which thankfully I don't think we have to worry about for a while, because they did a bunch of 52 stuff in the Twin Cities. I think 2 or 3 years ago, and it's now pretty smooth. But I mean, you can argue. I mean, coming into the northern suburbs, 94 up there, 694. I'm trying to think. 35E in the St. Paul side. Hello, St. Paul. I know they're trying to do a road construction project. I think that they want to build another, what's the I-Pass kind of lane, kind of, there's a few lanes I think they're going to try to do the whole Chicago thing and get some toll roads in there.
Yeah, we should start a game called, is it a Western Minnesota city or a National Hockey League player's last name?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like Leota or Wabasso or Wyndham.
I think those are all Minnesota cities.
Oh, no, or Western Minnesota City or Hotel.
Ooh, that's good.
Pipestone.
That's it.
Yeah. What's the last one?
All right, last one. Ending on some joys and levity here. MTV Movie Awards. I know we love talking about movie award shows.
Fart Man.
On this podcast here. MTV just announced that they are now kind of doubling the show by adding a television category to it. MTV, in the early 90s, they started the whole MTV Movie Awards. That was a big thing. I remember, like, Will Smith was being so huge back then.
Big
Jim
Willie
Carrey.
style.
Yeah, like, it was a great place to categorize, like, movies for, guys who like movies.
Nah.
And besides the movie awards, the only thing that MTV really has is the MTV Music Video Awards, which we won't get into. But obviously, with how big television is getting, instead of making like a separate MTV TV Awards, which I think, I think you guys should just do that because it'd be you get more, commercial revenue. But they're gonna make it a giant award show called the MTV Movie and TV Awards for May 7th at the Shrine Auditorium.
Oh, I bet you one of the categories, one of the award categories is going to be most bingeable TV show.
It wouldn't surprise me. And then, then we have to get into the argument of TV versus internet. I mean, does Netflix shows count as TV shows?
Absolutely they do.
I mean, eventually it's...
well, you got Netflix and Amazon shows winning Emmys.
I know, it's just... I don't know. I think they should eventually start clearing up the whole TV thing because, it's not TV anymore.
I think TV will eventually cease to be, except for, like, local news and sports.
I think for quite a while. I think they still have another couple decades.
Like, they'll do it where, like, they'll still have channels that are streaming stuff, so people who don't want to pick what they're watching can just go to whatever channel and then it'll just play whatever. But I feel like cable shows like Love It or List It and Food Network and blah, 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 they'll just start putting all their stuff online primarily. It's like, the new season of Chopped drops on Friday morning. Let's hit it.
Close up at the MTV Movie Awards here. For those who never watch it, some great categories are as follows: Best Kiss, Best Fight, Best Villain, Best Virtual Performance. These are the type of categories. There's nothing listed for TV yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be just as silly as
baby,
that.
I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave.
And that's all I got.
Ooh, the more I hear you, stranger it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
the news with Uncle Nick.
From the entire Channel 4 news team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go yourself, San Diego.
Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grain. Nick, what's coming up from you?
Let's see the rest of the week here. Not too much planned. I'm going to try to jump in and see a movie this week.
What movie are you going to see?
I don't know. I think I kind of want to go see Logan. Let's see if it's still out.
Hurt myself today.
There's a lot of movies that came out the last few weeks I'm going to try to get into.
What's a summer movie that you're looking forward to?
Guardians.
Eyes become a legend. The light that you shine can be sick. Remember this from the Batman Forever soundtrack?
I do remember.
Kiss from a rose.
Wait, is this the music video that's not featured with Batman cuts?
Yeah.
I like Batman cuts because I think Nicole Kidman was hottest in this movie.
Blue light, it's the groove on the grain. Some of you should also hit is getting around town just like Nick this past St. Patty's Day weekend, bullshow.co/lift, LYFT. Here's what we're doing, giving you $25 off your first couple of rides. That's what we do, bullshow.co/lift, LYFT. Download the app today. Nick, how was your lift this weekend?
It was excellent. Very simple to use. If you know how to use a cell phone, very easy to operate. If you want to be smart, just preload all the locations you want to go to before. Bam, boom.
Voo,
easy.
Strip Club, Spearmint Rhino, Seville's.
Yes.
King of Diamonds.
I'm not going to say no to that, yeah.
Subscribe to the show on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got some good stuff on there as well. And like us on Facebook.com/bullshow. And if you enjoy us, tell a friend, spread the word, because you run out of things to talk about with your friends. They're kind of boring. but tell them about this show, Bull with Andy Carlson and kind of Nick. Add to the Jerome Army, add some bodies. Thanks, producer Allie, for making me not sound so stupid today. But for Nick, I'm Andy Carlson saying Andy Young, sayonara, and bye-bye. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks for listening to Bull with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87th best daily podcast. Download the show on iTunes. Everyone's middle name is Jerome.